little bit early.
I turned the music off, though.
So,
You turned the music off.
You turned the music off?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Did you want it in the background?
Play.
What city are we in today?
Huh? What do you mean, what city?
What city, the background?
Oh, I'll show you what the background is going to be cool.
Okay.
It's actually pictures I took.
Of
Greyland Beach and Westport Beach.
Oh.
So, somebody said they wanted pictures of the ocean or water and stuff last time, so we're going to give it to them this time.
Pictures?
Well, you have to wait till the show starts. So, geez. So, we're getting ready here. A couple of minutes. Hopefully, you guys have logged in and seeing it. I know there's a few of you waiting already, which is really cool. We have people
there's 5
waiting.
people waiting.
Yeah, I know. No, now there's 3.
No, there's 5.
Yeah, mine's just dropped to 3. Now it's up to 4.
Mine's just 5.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Do you see the blue screen now?
Yes. What are you screwing up?
I'm not screwing up anything.
It
Why
says
is it always?
4. Why'd you say it said 3 and then 5?
I should slap you. So, okay, so we're getting ready to go live. Well, we are live, but we're getting ready to start the show in about 2 minutes. We want to give people more, since we're new to Facebook, and people are making the transition over. Why do I keep saying Facebook? We're new to YouTube, and we're making the transition over. We're trying to give people a little bit more time to join us before we get things rolling.
So you think people are going to screw it up?
I don't know.
So you want to wait for them?
Man, you're putting words in my mouth today. Not like that's unusual.
You're the one that went glamping.
I didn't go glamping. I slept in a freaking cargo trailer.
Oh, see, that's not even really. Was it you slept on a cot or on a mattress?
On a cot.
Right, that's not camping. Camping is sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore.
I don't even go glamping.
My back is new.
My idea of roughing it is a hotel without room service.
Yeah, your idea of, camping, that is anything below a 3-star.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 1 more minute. We're going to go start this puppy.
That music again?
Huh?
Do you want me to play that music
No,
again?
we don't need to play the music again because it's probably copyrighted and we'll get in trouble.
Well,
They're playing copyrighted music in the background. That would be bad. Okay. Are you getting ready?
What?
Are you getting ready for the show?
No, I'm ready for the show.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Well, yeah, what do I need to do to get ready?
I don't know. You got your tablet ready, you got your phone and audio turned down.
Audio's turned. Oh, phone audio turned down.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Oh, you say you're ready.
Here. I didn't even have to turn it down once.
All right, 7 o'clock. Here we go.
Where are we going?
To start the show.
Well, start it.
Good evening. Greg looks like an idiot. Ah! Welcome to another wonderful edition of the Dude, I got an idea
podcast. What was the delay?
I always give a delay so you can get ready.
I was ready.
All right, let's try it again.
Okay.
Welcome to the Dude. See, now I didn't.
No, you didn't inhale like you're supposed to. You're supposed to go, Dude,
I got an idea podcast.
What number is it?
This is show number 126. We've been doing this for 126 shows. So, and this is our second live show.
I just saw me on the camera as it came up.
Yeah, because there's about a 30-second delay or so.
Right.
On YouTube. I don't know why YouTube's so much more of a delay than Facebook, but it is. So anyway, we're coming to you live from beautiful downtown, well, not downtown, but somewhere underground in the city of Lacey.
Partially underground. Not as deep as a septic tank, but almost.
Anyway, I'm James McEwen, and sitting across from me.
is Greg Mason. How are you?
Is not paying attention to the cue.
I am paying attention, but you said sitting across from me. You're supposed to say sitting across from me is.
I did say is.
No, you didn't say
I did. I said it.
We'll play it back.
Okay.
We'll find out. Okay, but we got 6 people on, so if you're on, chime in so we can see who's here.
If you can.
Why couldn't you?
Well, if you're watching but you're not signed in, you can't type, you can't chat.
Oh.
You actually have to be signed into a YouTube account to make comments.
Shut Up Chuck is signed in because he's typing.
Yeah, we should call them.
I think that's what we should just call it.
Shut Up Chuck.
Yeah, Shut Up Chuck.
You're now a character on the show. You've earned a spot. Shut Up Chuck.
It's no longer Chuck. It's Shut Up Chuck.
I like that, actually. We'll have to have a little. I think we're going to have to start doing that.
And if we want to use his initials, it's Suck. S-U-C. Shut Up Chuck. Anyway.
We should start doing that. Have people do like a little video clip, and send it in to us. I think that'd be funny. Advice from Shut Up Chuck.
Shut Up Chuck. Yeah, there it is. No, words of wisdom from
Shut Up Chuck. Yeah. What do you think, Chuck?
That's it. You're going to do that. You send us a little video of words of wisdom. It can't be more than 30 seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds to a minute.
Okay,
yeah.
30 seconds, Chuck. That's it.
So
now
anyway,
we start typing.
So we're it's spring and it's been beautiful.
Spring has sprung. The grass is riz. I wonder where the flowers is.
Really?
And my mom used to say that all the time.
Oh, okay. I'm like, where did that come from? Anyway.
Well, I don't know. She just said it.
Yeah, it's been beautiful here, at least in
it's been
Western
gorgeous.
Washington.
I was out on my motorcycle yesterday. I didn't do that camping crap, though. I don't do that.
Okay.
Oh.
That's why you went, okay, when I, see, I went camping over the weekend with my daughter and
You did
wife.
go camping. You slept in a trailer on a cot.
Well, there was a reason for it, but I'll explain that in a second. Because we went to, with the Girl Scout trip, we went down camping. There was a big camp they had planned. And so when I was looking for a topic today, my wife's like, well, why don't you just talk about camping? I thought, actually, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad topic because what is he typing to you personally? Because I'm not seeing it over here, and you're laughing. So
no, I was watching you on the camera.
Oh.
It looked pretty funny.
Greg's enjoying it.
I
look at
never
that.
watch. Here's the thing: is I never watch the show.
Right, because you can't.
So,
normally when we're on Facebook, we weren't able to. Yeah. Anyway, so I thought camping would be a good one to talk about because there's a lot of the spring and summer. It's the camping season that started. So you're just gonna be a goofball tonight.
No camping for me.
Why?
I don't camp.
How come?
Because I got it all out of my system when I was in the Army. That whole camping with heavy weapons, we're good.
Yeah.
My idea of roughing it is a hotel that doesn't have room service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that crap.
Well,
How come nobody's
okay, hold
talking on the show?
I don't know.
Are you getting anybody?
They're here, but I'm not seeing anybody talk. So
Where?
maybe they're not. I don't know.
How do you know they're here?
Because I can see.
Well, if they were here, we'd see them in the room.
Yeah, I see. Erg.
So why can't we get the... Whoops.
I don't know.
Well, something just went away.
Greg is being weird.
No, I'm trying to see where the whole... Anyways, go ahead.
So, anyway, if you're here, chime in, say hi. Say hi on the chat if you can.
How do I get the chat to come back? Chat just disappeared.
I don't know. What did you do?
I pushed some button and it went... Whoop, and it went away.
Okay. Greg pushed a button and it went away.
Wait. Oh, there we go. I got live chat back.
There you go.
And, Paul... Oh, look at that. Now we got a whole bunch of people.
Oh, maybe mine's not working. What'd you do to get live chat working?
I don't know. I pushed a button. Okay. So Chuck says, before you started, get it together, James. Play the music. Wear clothes.
Okay.
Is he seeing you without clothes on? That bothers
that
actually, it doesn't bother me. I don't know.
Creepy there,
Your Honor,
Chuck.
I withdraw the question.
Why is...
Paula says, hey, guys. Chuck says, for the record, the bromance between James and Greg is real. They just had their 10-year anniversary, according to Facebook. They have a verifiable anniversary. So it's like...
Yeah, hold on. I'm still trying to get my chat to work here.
So Chuck is keeping track of those things. Anyways.
Okay, so chat was working. We just didn't see it. So.
John says present. Eric Mugi says evening. Whoops. Eric says evening, sorry. Chuck says he's a freaking poet. Paula says he's something. Oh, Eric says spring has sprung, fall has fell, summer's here, and it's hotter than...
There we go. Now I get it working.
Usual for this time of year. Chuck says concur. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so
Chuck shut up. Chuck says, I see Eric and Paula. Paula and John, technology. But that was for Greg prepping for the show. Oh.
Okay, so, okay. Oh, cool.
See?
Now I get it working.
I'm getting it, but it's not scrolling.
I don't know. We're still figuring this out.
What'd you screw up?
I didn't screw up anything.
Well, you're the technical geek.
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's true, but...
Go back to live chat. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the show. We'll worry about this whole chat thing here.
So we're talking about camping.
Camping. Yeah, and Greg says he doesn't camp. Now, I get a question for you.
Yes.
You want to go out and do landscape photography. That's kind of your hobby thing now that you're picking up, right?
And all of the condos that I stay at have some landscape stuff outside near them.
But some of the best stuff out there is going to be require you to do some camping.
I won't get the best stuff then. I'll just get the stuff around the condos.
Wow. That good, huh?
Well, yeah, because the people that I want to market to are not the ones that go glamping or camping or any of that crap. The ones I want, hey, come stay in the condos. Mm-hmm. See, it's a marketing idea for the condos where I'll be staying.
Oh, so you're thinking about just that you weren't actually into the idea of beautiful photography, landscape photography.
Well, no, I was, but the only landscape I really care about is the one near the condos.
Okay.
I believe that at the end of a tough day of shooting, you should be able to go back to your condo and sit in the jacuzzi and drink a beer.
Chuck says, now you're all caught up. Woohoo! So, anyway, so the backgrounds tonight are...
it's Shut Up, Chuck.
Are pictures that I took.
It's Shut Up, Chuck. It's not Chuck.
Oh, yeah, it's Shut Up, Chuck, yes.
A man's got to know his limitations. Right. Clint said it best. Yes.
The background pictures are pictures that I took on this trip. Most of them are beautiful.
Are these landscape pictures?
Yeah.
Because it looks like the ocean, not the landscape.
Really? I'm looking for something to throw at you.
What?
Anyway, this is pictures of a beautiful sunset that I took when we were out there. We got to see it was just absolutely gorgeous, the first one. So,
see,
Paula says she doesn't camp either.
Camp either. You can get great shots without camping. See?
Yes, you can. That is true. But there are some beautiful locations.
Did you have to go camping to get that shot? Or could I have parked somewhere and walked down to the beach?
You could have driven onto that beach.
Oh, well, see? So what do we need to camp?
But
you're losing the argument when you start going,
well, I'm trying to think of...
head. Anyways.
Whatever. Anyway.
Eric says there's two pics out the condo window. See? Exactly. Eric understands.
Yes. So, Mr. Mason.
So, that's a needle-pulling thread.
Yeah.
So
why don't you like camping anymore?
Because my body doesn't do well with sleeping on the ground.
Oh, so you were telling me that sleeping in a cot wasn't camping.
Limitations.
So
I don't sleep well on cots either. I sleep really well in king-size beds with all the blankets and beer in the fridge and the toilet right around the corner.
Yeah. Shut Up Chuck says Craig's in that mode tonight. Yeah, he's in that mode.
He says what?
He says you're in that mode tonight.
No, when I get up in the middle of the night and I need to empty my bladder from drinking the cold beer in the fridge, okay, I don't want to have to put my shoes on and then try to figure out who am I not going to pee on. I want to be able to walk in, sit down on the toilet, and relieve myself and go right back to bed.
Well, we stayed at Greyland.
Oh, you know what else? Do you know that it never gets cold in my condo except during the heat of the summer, and then I turn the air conditioning down?
Okay, so you're going to poo-poo the camping.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Did you ever go camping anywhere cool, great, any good camping stories?
I had some camping trips.
Like what?
I was in Germany for 6 weeks. We were camping.
Okay, outside of the Army, outside of camping in the mud and playing soldier.
I went camping as a kid.
Okay, that's it? You never took your family or anything?
Well, I went camping with the Boy Scouts when Sam was in the Boy Scouts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a painful experience.
That's why you don't want to go camping.
Well, because I was sleeping on the ground. It was cold. I didn't get much sleep. The kids were kicking. Mm-hmm. You know, the air mattress deflated. Mm-hmm. It just... What?
My brother says we invented a civilization to avoid camping.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay Bishop says, top of the evening, gentlemen. Hey, apparently I'm the only one who goes camping anymore.
No, I think Jay goes camping.
Does Jay go camping? Are you on the camping side, Jay, on the team camp?
Yeah, so, okay, who goes camping and who doesn't? I think that's something we should throw out there. We'll see. Right. My idea of camping, actually, I did. I went camping at a bar once. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I camped my ass on a bar stool and drank.
Not that type of camping.
What else is there?
So what about places that you might want to see that you have to pretty much camp to see? Like national parks and stuff. I mean, you can go through national parks.
We went to Bryce Canyon and went to Zion National Park. Neither place did we have to camp.
Okay.
We drove up there, saw some beautiful things, took some incredible photographs, and then went back to the condo and drank beer and ate food.
You just don't like staying out in the wilderness, do you?
No, I don't mind staying out in the wilderness. I'm not going to sleep out there, though.
Oh, okay.
Well, I take that back. If you had a nice motorhome or something out there, that was kind of like the condo, I might do it. But
I'm not going to read Jay's comment. I'll let you read it.
it hurts. Yeah, it does. It hurts. Oh, wait. Hey, Greg, if you go camping with a buddy and you wake up in the morning, and you're...
That's an old joke.
Would you tell? Yeah. Yeah, I would tell him all about what you did, Jay. I don't think anybody would be surprised, though. That's the scary part. Want to go camping?
So now it makes sense. See, I sent Greg a message earlier that we're going to talk about camping and, the good places to go camping and, actually try to do a show.
Well, I said the horror stories. I said, I want to hear the horror stories.
And Greg goes, why? And so I got back one word, why? And I'm like, what do you mean, why? Because it's a topic. Yeah, but horror stories. Well, fine. We can jump right into horror stories.
So we have 24 creepy real-life camping stories that will make you stay out of the woods forever. I don't need the stories. I just don't go in the woods. A strange sound in the woods. A few years back, an archaeologist, was among a group of people doing a survey in the middle of a forest. The crew had gone home, and only this knucklehead and her boss were left to finish up some mapping miles away from the furthest town. They had made their way out further into the bush about an hour out. As soon as they arrived, the entire area felt off. What's-her-name and her boss pushed the feeling away in favor of work. About 15 minutes in, they heard a loud whomp sound. Both stopped, thinking the sound must have been their imagination. Then they heard it again. This time it was so loud that they both felt pressure on their bodies and got goosebumps all over. They fled the site quickly as possible. A decade later, it still freaks her out. Well, if it was a whomp, it was probably carpet bombing.
Or maybe they're close to artillery range or something.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you something.
Bigfoot.
Yeah. James, you're doing a show? I was trying to do a show.
Ether bunny moment? What's an ether bunny?
Huh?
Want to go camping? No, shut up.
Okay, so let me ask you something, Greg.
Shut up, Chuck says Bigfoot.
All the time that you've been out camping,
yes,
military or otherwise, have you ever experienced anything weird or scary or heard anything in the woods that you couldn't identify?
It hurt so much I was pissed off. And if anything creepy had come along, I'd have probably killed it and not thought about it. Mm-hmm. Okay, and they probably left me alone. They're like, yeah, we don't want to screw with that guy.
Eric's comment, was her boss Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Do you know what he's referring to?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole other topic, the hair-sniffing Joe Biden. Yeah, that's a good question. Okay.
He wants to be president. So if you had Joe Biden and, let's see, what's the idiot's name? Oh, Jay Inslee. So if you had to vote for Joe Biden or Jay Inslee, which one would you vote for?
Oh, boy, probably Joe Biden.
Yeah, because he's not going to kiss you.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, no, Jay and Lisa. But that's a whole political thing, so.
So we'll stay away from that?
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking about camping and stuff.
Op 4.
And my brother actually.
No, when I was on Op 4, I went out, we raided the place, went back to the barracks. Okay, what was it? Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, you probably would never want to go, though, to festivals like Burning Man. Because my brother that popped out of my head.
Oh, I'll go to Burning Man.
But you won't.
With a motorhome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you
I don't camp. Mm-hmm. I'll go motorhoming, and that's about it. That's probably the closest I'll get. I don't mind being in nature. I'm not going to sleep on the ground in a friggin' tent and get eaten by mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't sleep on the ground even when I'm in a tent.
Oh, I'm sorry. You slept in a trailer on a cot.
Yeah, well,
I'm not going to sleep on a cot.
The reason I had to sleep on a trailer is because we went to Grayland Beach State Park.
Because you went they locked you in the trailer because it was Girl Scouts.
Well, yeah, it was. I just give up. I just start throwing things.
No, go ahead.
No. They rented.
No.
The Grayland State Park.
Yes.
Grayland Beach State Park has these. They have campsites and they have yurts, and they rented 3 yurts and a campsite. Well, they put the leader and her husband in the campsite, put everybody else in the yurts. Well, the problem is, Girl Scout rules is the men can't sleep with the girls. Period. They can't be in the same tent or same. I just
said.
Girls, I knew what you were going. I immediately going. He's going to go there. So you can't be in the same
No, I'd
All
tell
right,
the
so-
girls, hey, girls, you're sleeping in the campground. I'm sleeping in the yurt. How
And
do
so
I
there was
say?
no place for me to put my tent. So I had no other option but to sleep in the cargo trailer. So I threw my cot up and slept in the cargo trailer. At least I had power and I was able to run a line out to there, and I had heat, so I wasn't freezing to death because it did get pretty cold. And I do agree that the trip to the bathroom at 4 a.m., yeah, that was not fun.
Right.
Yeah,
Didn't
so-
you have a bottle in the trailer?
No, I
I'd
didn't
had a
think
bottle in the. I'd had a
I didn't
Gatorade
think of
bottle
that.
in the trailer.
the first night.
Yeah.
So
But see, here's the thing: is that I would have thought put a Gatorade bottle in the trailer. But
Hmm.
I would also think, what do I need a Gatorade bottle next to the bed for? I could just get up, walk down the hallway of my condo, go to the bathroom.
he's going to keep saying that. Condo. So,
So you're gonna read the next one?
okay, so what's the next one?
When the Saints
This is come marching in. Guy and his girlfriend were on the road trip through California, and they found a relatively empty campsite. So they set up camp, made dinner, and went to bed. In the middle of the night, they were woken by someone whistling outside their tent tune of When the Saints Go Marching In. They laid in utter silence, hoping that the singing person would go away, but then the whistling turned to chanting. When you sleep here, you disrespect me. When you disrespect me, you disrespect the U.S. Marines. The Reddit user knew they needed to get out. They quickly climbed into their tent. Quickly climbed from their tent into the truck and drove to a motel. I know what Greg's going to say. See, when you're in your condo or your motel, you don't have to worry about creepy guy coming by whistling.
Yeah, and you sure as hell can't hear the whistling.
Yeah.
And if you do hear whistling, you call the cops
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, I'm in my condo and some idiot's whistling."
Well, that's why you carry firearms when you go camping. Duh.
When in Florida, I can carry a firearm in a condo.
Yeah.
But I don't have to hang on to it. I can put it on the dresser next to the bed. A serial killer when you're camping. When Jim Danger was 18, he and his friends took a road trip to the Apalachicola National Forest near Tallahassee. Their goal was to get away from people, so they found themselves driving far into the woods. After they set up camp and had a few drinks, the rider and a friend decided to explore the surrounding forest. They found another trail and started following it, but the further they went, the more apparent it became someone was living there. Eventually, they came to a campsite of an older man who was living out of his van. His clothes were strung up, coolers were scattered around, and a dog sprawled inside the van, or beside the van. The user and his friend tried to back out without being seen, but the man caught sight of them and called them over. He asked them a friendly question and offered up some places they should check out in the park. After about 10 minutes of talking, they returned to their own campsite. The man was a little strange, but seemed perfectly harmless. But fast forward 2 months, and the user's friend calls and tells him to turn on the TV. There on the screen was the man they met in the woods that night, on trial for 4 murders. That's not serial killing, it's just 4 murders. Serial killing is when you keep doing it, Okay, go ahead, sorry.
What?
What?
You kill more than one person, that's a serial killing.
Okay.
No, Chuck. There was no. Shut up, Chuck. There was no banjos involved. There was.
Den?
Huh?
Oh, Deliverance.
Yeah.
Shut up, Chuck says Deliverance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like a lot of stuff happens down in the Keys.
Well, it is Florida. The East Coast is weird. I've been camping a lot. Not much in the last few years. But when I was younger, usually our Boy Scout troop used to go camping every single.
I was never in the
month.
Boy Scouts, so we didn't go camping. I don't want to.
That's why you joined the army, so you can go camping.
No.
Oh, you
That
joined the
was
army,
sort of-
army to go to see exotic places and kill people, right?
Yeah, but we had to go camping too every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so being in the Boy Scouts, we went camping a lot. I spent a lot of time in the woods, a lot, running around, especially because in Boy Scout camps, you never sleep. You go out, well, at least my troop didn't. We go out and, take kids out and do the new kids out and do the snipe. So you never went snipe hunting or took anybody
No,
snipe?
I went snipe hunting.
Oh, you did take people snipe hunting?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a great game. But anyway, but I've never once run into anything like what we're describing here, never had any weird noises that I couldn't identify. Never had anything. The only thing I can think of that was even remarkably anything like that was one time we were camping out in the West Desert near the Air Force has a big bomb range out there and test range and stuff.
Did you feel wumps out there?
No, because they don't generally bomb at night and stuff. At least not when we were out there. I mean, I'm sure they probably did, but never when we were out there. But anyway, one night. I was probably about 12 years old. These weird looking two things flew over the top of us, and they were kind of diamond, almost, it just had a weird shape to it, and they're all black. And I was all excited because I'd seen a UFO. I'd seen
Sounds like
an
an
actual
F-117.
UFO. And then years go by, and the Gulf War happens, and they declassify and show the F-117. And I was like, oh, I saw it as a kid, you know, in the middle of the night, and I was so disappointed when I found out it wasn't a real alien spacecraft that I saw.
The Air Force did a real good job of keeping all that confusing.
Yeah.
We cannot confirm or deny. Yeah. They screwed with people big time.
Well, the misinformation, but
So you're going to read about these four never camping in the Florida Keys again?
we'll get there.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Jackman was camping on the Florida Keys near a quarry in an old dump site. There's part of your problem. One day,
See, that's why I don't go camping. I don't want to deal with the dump sites either. I deal with that shit at work.
one day someone showed up at the camp and said they needed to move further from the dump site. He was planning on cleaning up the junk and burning some of the refuge in the area. The user moved
you
that
know how
night,
bad
but
that
men
stuff
started
stinks?
burning. Both parties went about their business. That night, peaceful camp took a turn when they woke to the sound of scratching outside their tent. When they opened their eyes, they found the tent was covered in hundreds of rats. They shook off as many as they could before climbing into their tent. The rats had gone, but the rider was far too freaked to go back to sleep. Instead, he started a fire and stayed up for the rest of the night. Well, didn't pick the best location, I would say.
Yeah. He should have gone to the condo.
You just keep it hammered on that condo
yeah.
thing. So
Yeah, I don't camp.
you know what we should do, Greg?
Wait, let me think. No, what?
We should put out there all the great sites. We should do a guide. All the great sites to see with motels close to them, so you don't have to camp. By Greg Mason.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a ton of them. There are more cool sites next to motels than there are cool sites that are next to campgrounds. You know why I know that? Well, because I go to the condos. I don't go to campsites. Anyway.
Chuck says background looks like a road march. Actually, it was kind of like a road march, and the Girl Scout leader was kind of like a drill sergeant. She was pushing everybody.
This was because somebody had died and she wanted to forget about it, right?
Well, that's what we think. You know, her dad passed away earlier last week, so she was kind of keeping everybody busy from the time we got up to the time you passed out. It was march. I mean, we walked miles and miles and miles.
She was a drill sergeant.
No, but you would think she was.
Like one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, a Jersey devil sighting. This guy had
Get a condo together. I don't know if I could get a condo with Greg.
No, we're good. I'm not going to bring him into the condo unless I get the presidential suite and he can stay at one end and I'll stay at the other.
Yeah.
The writer had just watched an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark about the Jersey Devil when their father took them hunting while they were deep in the woods waiting for the deer to emerge. The Reddit user caught sight of a little figure on the ground. It looked human, but they were at a distance and it was dark. They could hardly make it out. Since the writer was 12 and it was 3 in the morning, the best they could tell was the figure was 2 or 3 feet tall. For hours, they sat and watched the figure. The longer they watched it, the more they were certain it was the Jersey Devil. It had to be gone. When the two finally stood to leave, they walked back to the figure, and it was revealed what it was, a lawn gnome.
See, that's a case of self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
You know, you expect to see something, and you do. So, like I said, I've spent a lot of time in the woods growing up and camping and stuff.
Oh, wait.
And I have never, ever seen anything or heard anything that I couldn't identify, except for the F-117, and then I found out about that later. But that's the only thing.
None of these folks are Greg. Eric says, none of these folks are Greg. Know how I know? It's not in a condo anyways. Well, see, I went camping with Eric, but we all went camping together, so that was a whole nother.
Right.
Yeah. Okay,
stumbling onto a crime scene. Every summer, where Camp Panda...
No, Camo Panda.
Oh, Camo Panda. Right. Went to visit their dad. I think that's their name when they write in on these sites.
Yeah.
Because they're weird names.
But, hey, you're right.
I
figured that out in the first one.
Oh, okay. To visit their dad. They'd take 2 trips into the mountains. One trip, however, they experienced left them incredibly uneasy. They were hiking down a steep slope when they saw an old rifle sticking out from a tree. It looked like the tree had grown around the barrel many years before. They got closer to look and they found a small cave. Well, that's kind of cool, though. Actually, I think that would be cool, not creepy. But
yeah.
Inside, they found 2 handful of Oh, the two found a handful of personal belongings that made it seem like the cave had once been inhabited. There were 3 cans of unopened food, rusted cast iron pots, old saddle, bridle, and deteriorated wood blanket. Woolen blanket. They unrolled the blanket. Here's where things get really freaky. Inside, they found a shirt with holes and bloodstains crumpled up. The writer's father estimated the gun they found at the tree had been there from 1870s, meaning that whoever had been shot, most likely killed in those woods, likely died around at the same time. I don't know if that would be. Would that creep you out? I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
it'd be fascinating. Well, we also have that mindset of we'd want to backtrack it and find out who you want to find out the story. You'd want to find out the backstory.
Shut up, Chuck wants to know where Frank is. And of course, Frank's probably here, but he just can't type.
Yeah, Frank said he watched the whole show last week, but he wasn't able to make a comment
and help him.
I haven't had.
I can't believe you just left him hanging like that.
No. Jason Bishop says, "Crime scene. That's an everyday job."
Yeah.
On JBLM hashtag meth labs. Yeah, no doubt. Glowing orbs.
TX and their family were camping at a lake in central Texas. On the first night, they were playing Pictionary by the campfire when they saw a light fly over the lake. For a moment, they didn't think much of it and continued the game. Then another went by at the same speed, following exactly the same trajectory as the first. They were reddish yellow orbs with no sound coming from there. After 15 or 20 of the orbs went by, or 15 of the orbs went by, a faster, smaller white one came in behind the rest. Then they were all gone. Not much was said of the event for the rest of the trip, but when they returned home, the mother looked it up and where the lights could have been. She discovered that people in a town a few miles from where they'd been camping also reported seeing the lights. No one had explanations for what they were. It was probably more F-117s.
Who knows what they were, but so I just had a thought. We should do a dude I got an idea camp out.
I think okay, great. You go do the camp out. I'll stay in the condo.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe we'll have to turn you into a glamper. Set up a big tent with a queen size air mattress.
I'll turn you into a assault victim.
You're no fun, Greg.
Shut Up Chuck says, once found a hut with an iron stove next to a caved-in mine shaft in the Mojave. How do you know the mine shaft was caved in? Maybe somebody just filled it up.
Because mine shafts cave in all the time.
Well, doesn't mean that one did.
Oh man, you're on. Greg is in that mood tonight.
I'm in the.
See,
I'm in the zone.
You were irritated from work today, weren't you?
Oh, those dipshits! Only Fort Lewis can screw up stuff the way they did. I mean, it was epic. You publish an op order, and it should be followed, right? And these units couldn't do it. They were just, wait, I'll stay with Greg in the condo.
Yeah, well, it says, hell yes, camping. Let's take a trip to Greg's backyard.
I can see, yeah, right. I don't have a backyard, thank God. Paula makes a comment that she'll stay in the condo with Greg. Okay, folks, don't go run rampant on this. Anyways. Daryl's here. Hi, Daryl. Have had an RV of some sort for the past 30 years. Love the glamping. See, I would do the glamping thing maybe.
Okay.
But
so you would do an RV?
Yeah, I'd do an RV. That's why I said I'd do a motorhome.
Okay.
But that's not really camping though either.
Well, why not?
You're just carrying your house around with you.
Okay. Why not?
Why not what?
Why isn't that camping?
Well, because you're carrying, I just said it. You're carrying your house around with you.
Okay, so Greg's definition of camping is just sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, sleeping in a tent or on a cot in the dirt. Have a nice day.
Well, who wants to do that?
Well, you do.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. You were sleeping in a trailer on a cot. So the difference between you and camping is the structure.
Well,
the difference between me and camping is the vehicle and the types of beds. Oh, and they have a shower. Well, how many showers did you take while you were there?
I didn't, because the shower.
Yeah, no kidding.
The shower facility was $3. It was $1 for 3 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it cost me in that condo? Oh, it's part of the rent.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you the water's hot? It comes pouring out.
Yeah.
So you left Friday, came back Monday, no showers.
No, I came back Sunday.
I bet you. Oh, okay. Well, it's still 2 days, no showers. You're probably pretty ripe.
Well, if you could smell it over the campfire smoke, sure.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, is I don't want to have to worry about smelling it over the campfire smoke. Besides, if I'm going to smell campfire smoke, most of the condos I stay in have fireplaces. It smells the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any questions?
So,
Shut Up Chick says camping with Alice. Jason says glamping is where it's at. Oh. Currently have a diesel pusher. Oh yeah, a diesel pusher.
oh, Chuck said, "What? $1 for what?" I was putting the kids to bed. It was $1 for.
Shut up, Chuck.
There's the phone. There was a.
Hey, we have a call. Too bad we can't answer it.
Actually, you know, we do have a phone number that people can call in now. I just haven't put it out there yet. But
does it ring like that?
no, it'll ring on a different phone.
So
But
Chuck's telling Paula to take pictures if she stays in the condo with me.
okay.
Chuck, you're a sick man.
Anyway, it was for $1 for 3 minutes of shower time at the state park, and nobody wanted to pay those rates for showering, so nobody showered. So, why shower when you got the ocean right there? We could go throw the kids in there.
Paula is asking Shut Up Chuck if he wants pictures of me sitting on the toilet to pee.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this one's deteriorating.
Yeah, it went south a long time ago. I was trying to actually do an informational show, but yeah, no, not going to happen today.
No, go ahead, please.
Well,
Oh, you just turned it off.
yeah. Oh, I moved on to this other stuff.
Cheapest places to travel in
That's not the
2019.
one I
What does
want.
that have to do with camping?
That was the wrong. I don't know why that
21
popped
best
up.
places to go camping in the U.S.
Yep.
Okay. Ludington State Park in Michigan. Mm-hmm. Wild terrain in a variance in a relatively small area. Okay, what's the next one? Your turn.
Arches National Park.
Hey,
Utah.
do you know that I went to Arches?
I didn't have to camp.
Yeah,
I
because
know.
there's a
That's what
condo
you
right
said.
down there in St. George.
So, I've been to Arches many times. It's a beautiful place.
Chuck says, I'm your friend. Shut up, Chuck. When we retire in 21 months, we will be permanent glampers. Daryl's
See?
retiring in 21 months.
and he's going to go glamp.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Hawaii.
Don't
volcanoes-
invent Greg because he won't go.
Hawaii. Well, no, he can invite me. I'll just find a condo near where he's staying. Anyways, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That sounds like it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Olympic National Park in Washington. there?
There's a condo right down from there. Mm-hmm. This one is Joshua Tree National Park, California.
That's one place I've never been. I'd like to go.
I've never been Joshua Tree. I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
Everglades National Park, Florida.
Yep.
I've never been there either.
I haven't been to Everglades, but I've been to Florida a bunch of times. Lake McConaughey, Nebraska. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
That sounds. Yeah, it looks like.
Chuck says, I'm your friend. And then Jason says, nice, good for you, dearie. Daryl.
I don't
Shut
even
up,
know
Chuck
how to
says,
pronounce
Paula,
this one.
it's all up to you. Greg needs a hug. Help him. Why does Chuck want to? Shut up, Chuck want to give us hugs. That's really weird.
I know he says you need a hug. He thinks you're cranky.
Oh, well, maybe he can give us a.
Are you cranky, Greg?
No, maybe he can give us a.
Because I got some Zen for you. Moment of Zen.
A public service announcement on hugging. Mm-hmm. There you go, Chuck. Now you have. Shut up, Chuck. Now has another idea. Mm-hmm. What were you going to say?
I said I could give you. I've got a moment of Zen for you.
A moment of Zen.
Yeah.
What is that?
I took some slow motion video of the water coming in and stuff.
So that's a moment of Zen.
Yeah,
I thought Zen was a religion, so you have a moment of a religion.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this one? Wyalusing Hardwood Forest, Wisconsin.
It looks pretty, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice. It's okay. I don't see any condos though. So
Glacier National Park, Montana. That
we
looks
have a condo.
cool.
We actually have a condo in Glacier National Park. So for those of you that are wondering about what I'm talking about when I say condo, I am a World Mark owner.
Okay, wait a minute.
What?
They didn't pay us for that. You should go back and bleep it.
Well, no, I'm just a World Mark owner, so it doesn't matter.
I
Why
know,
do
but-
they have to pay us in order for us to say it?
Yeah, well, I'd be nice.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like YouTube was going to cancel us
No,
because
no.
they didn't pay us.
No, I've been warned though. If we go too far right in the politics, YouTube will cancel us.
Anyway, so I'm a World Mark owner. I've been an owner for years and years. Enjoyed it. James is the one who introduced me to it, and I think it's a great program.
As a joke, that's the funny thing.
And I stuck with it. And then, of course, I figured out how to work the system to my benefit. Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park near Hagerstown, Maryland.
I've never been there, but it looks pretty.
Haven't been, probably. Excuse me.
Daryl
won't go.
Daryl says Moab, Utah is a lot of fun. Yeah.
Oh, Moab's great.
Well, Moab's great because there's a lot of places you can go fairly quickly from Moab.
Yep.
It's like a good central place for a lot of good places.
But the thing about Moab is all about Jeeps. If you show up in anything but a Jeep.
Yeah, they will look at you funny. But who cares?
So yesterday when I was riding, I stopped and got something to eat and had a beer. What?
Open arms, closed gap, chest to chest, arms, close arms, and enjoy the warmth, Greg.
Shut up. Who was? Yeah, shut up, Chuck. Anyways, so there's a guy that pulled up in an FJ, and I know that Daryl will appreciate this. And I said, "Hey, is it true that FJ stands for fake Jeep?" And he started laughing. Then he goes, "No, it's foreign Jeep." So I thought that was pretty good. We were laughing about it.
So
that's interesting. Boston Harbor Islands in Massachusetts. But you're going to go camping there. If you look at this thing,
I didn't know you could camp
why
on
would
it.
you go camp on that? I wouldn't camp on that. There's houses.
That's a fort.
Well, it still has houses on it. But what would you? Here's the thing, though: is that do you just go out there and look at the whole place, or what do you? I don't think you go camping on it.
It says if you want a little history along with your hiking and trail riding,
Censorship.
you need to
from
find out next
YouTube
week.
never. Okay, scroll.
Okay,
Price is free.
Badlands
I
National
wanna
Park
go
in South
here.
Dakota.
This
It
is
does look
beautiful.
cool. Yeah. Oh wait,
What?
is there any place closer you can stay?
Yeah. No, actually, I don't go to South Dakota because they don't have hotels there.
That's what I'm saying.
Did Greg eat before the show? Yes, I
don't know.
Actually, I didn't.
That could be why. Black
Canyon.
the Gunnison National Park in Colorado. That looks really pretty.
Yeah. Keep going. See what else there is. I'm like really interested in these places. Adirondack Park, New York. Never been up there, but it just gets too cold in New York. I try to stay out of that whole area. The Vineyards Campground and Cabins in Texas.
See, you'd go there. They have cabins to rent.
Yeah.
So.
That have showers and running water.
Full Hollow Lake Recreational Area, Arizona.
Yeah, but what's
I
it
wonder
close
what
to?
part of that.
Oh, see, it's in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest. The lake sits. Whoa, scroll on.
sorry.
Lake sits 6,300 feet above sea level and allows visitors to enjoy one of the largest desert bodies of water in the world. Bald eagle and blue heron are likely to soar overhead as you are able to land some impressive lake trout and other biters. Hike, climb, stroll, or while away the hours basking in the sunset. $5 for a site. There you go.
Yosemite National Park.
Yep.
Been
That's
there.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous place. Hot
Hot Springs National Park. Now, see, I'd go there because it's hot. Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. Okay, I gotta see what,
Glacier Bay National Park in Alaska.
Yeah, it's fake Jeep or foreign Jeep, Daryl. That's what I call them.
Oh, there's a place to go.
Flamenco Beach in Culebra, Puerto Rico. Look at that water.
That's gorgeous.
That whole, here's the thing: is the whole Caribbean's gorgeous. I've been down there. Okay, go ahead.
Arcadia National Park.
In Maine. Too cold in that area. Oh,
That's it. Those are the 21 best places to camp in the United States.
Yeah, now you can click and erase it.
Okay. So.
Bink. What's the next one? The best campsite in every state. Okay, go ahead. Oh,
Well,
does this? So this is 50 of them then.
Yeah, this is going to go through all.
Alabama outpost at Gulf State Park.
We're going to try to run through these.
Well, let's see what they. I'll ask. Keep going. We'll just hit that. We'll look at the picture. We'll hit the beautiful ones. Arizona, Havasupai Campground, Havasupai Reservation. Yeah, I heard that's beautiful up there.
Buffalo National River.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Arkansas, California. Well, no place in California. Just past California.
Oh, Daryl says Estes Park, Colorado is where the Stanley Hotel is from the movie The Shining. Done a lot of fly fishing in Rocky Mountain National Park near Estes Park. I've been to Estes Park. It's gorgeous up there. I've been there up there for the Highland Games. But a few years ago, they had a big flood. A good portion of Estes Park got washed away. So I don't know if they've repaired it since then.
They probably got it right back up and running because you can't,
MWR has
that's
cottages on the beach in Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's cool.
MWR has a lot of stuff, but that's all for military. That's not. Okay, so now Colorado. Here we are, Colorado. It's Pinon Flats Campground, Great Sand Dunes National Park.
If you like sand dunes.
Yeah, Connecticut. Go on. Delaware, Cape Henlopen State Park. That's an owl.
Yeah, sitting in a bunch of
Okay,
sand.
keep going.
I got my fill of sand this weekend.
That's interesting for Florida, but I wouldn't. Okay, so here's Georgia, Cloudland State Park.
Georgia and the Carolinas have some beautiful
Yeah, they really do.
topography and stuff to look at.
Topography.
Yeah. Hawaii.
Just go past Hawaii because I can't pronounce that one. Idaho, Point Campground, Sawtooth National Forest.
Oh, speaking of Utah, Moab, you went to Zion, right?
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to go see the Narrows or hike the Narrows?
No.
Oh,
What's the Narrows?
it's a series of canyons with water that runs through a river that runs through it, and it's called the Narrows because there's spots that get really narrow where they barely walk shoulder to shoulder in other parts of the world.
We did hike up a river in Zion. Mm-hmm. We went all the way up to we went all the way to the end of the road and then hiked in and went swimming in the river.
Yeah, but was it all like canyons up next to it? Okay,
yeah.
so you were in the Narrows then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's portions of the Narrows, and if you do the whole Narrows, you can take a full day, like 12 to 14 hours to hike the whole Narrows.
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't go in that far. We just walked in probably a mile and then jumped in the river and went swimming.
Yeah, because what we did the last time was you take tubes with the inner tubes with you to hike up a bunch, because you can start at the top of the Narrows and hike down,
right?
Or you can hike up a bit, and you probably did the same thing we did is park down below, you hike up a ways, and then you just come back down. We tubed back down, but
right,
yeah, because there's parts of the Narrows. In fact, there's a good story about being in the Narrows. One of the leaders we were with was a very tall guy. He was like almost 7 feet tall, just a huge man.
Right.
And the Narrows, not sure how far you walked up, but as you walk up, there's some places where it's
half
like
a mile,
ankle
tops.
deep, and other places it can get waist or higher, deep.
Well, there's a river I hiked up in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I went out on a date and we went hiking. And we hiked up this river, and you have to climb over the log jams and stuff like that to get up these waterfalls. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you're in chest-deep water.
Well, in the Narrows, because it can change, depending on where you're at.
Right.
We were walking along, and he was leading us, and he was talking about the Narrows and blah, blah, blah. And he was kind of giving us a little bit of the history of the area because he knew it.
Right.
And all of a sudden, he just disappears into the water. And then he found a hole, and he stepped in a hole, and he just went all the way underneath the water, and he popped back up, and he's like, whoa. So I'll never forget him watching him go down into the water.
Daryl says Pagosa Springs, Colorado has a great hot springs resort right on the San Juan River. Sit in the hot springs and watch the tubers float down the river. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
No kidding.
See, there's good things to go camping for.
Well, no, you go tubing down the river and go back to the condo.
The condo. Greg's just, back to the condo. Back to the condo. That's Greg's go-to. I'm back to the condo.
Well, yeah. That's where the food and cold beer is.
Okay,
Go ahead, next one.
All right. For those who are not local,
scroll?
hold on. I changed the picture. I was going to let people know where this is. That is looking out the beach at Westport, Washington.
You keep changing the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So the one with the orange sky, that's at Grayland Beach, but the one I just changed to, which you'll see in a second once you get past the delay.
Okay.
That's actually
Westport. Are they
Westport.
changing every so often?
No, I'm changing them every so often.
Indiana, Brown County State Park. Yeah, that looks interesting, but okay. Iowa, Mukwoketa Caves State Park. Next. Kansas, Wilson State Park. Yeah, they're riding their bicycle, but Kansas is so flat that Kentucky, Daniel Boone National Forest.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Go ahead.
Lake Louisiana, Lake I have no idea.
Shut up. Chuck says that Shelley likes the background.
Yeah, that's looking out on the beach at Westport.
Maine, I wouldn't go there, so scroll past it.
It's too cold
for
me.
Up there. Maryland, Massachusetts,
we talked about that one. We talked
Michigan,
about that one.
Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri. So I can say all these things. Mississippi, Davis Bayou Campground, Gulf Islands National Seashore.
Oh, that'd be cool. Right
yeah,
on the
no
Gulf.
shit. See, I'll go camping there because it's hot and there's Gulf shrimp. Missouri, Johnson's Shut-In State Park. Huh. Okay, there's one I wouldn't go to.
What, Montana Mini Glacier Campground?
Yeah, it's cold.
Obviously, Greg doesn't like the cold anymore.
How could you tell?
Yeah, well, I'm getting that. It's a kind of a Nebraska, Fort Robertson State Park.
Keep going. Nevada, Arch Rock Campground, Valley of Fire State Park.
Yeah, nowhere in Nevada is too freaking hot. See, I'm just the opposite.
Yeah, I love the heat.
Yeah. Let's see. Keep going down here. New Jersey? I'm not going anywhere in New Jersey.
Nope. New Mexico Gallo Campground at Chaco Canyon.
And see, a lot of these I wouldn't. I grew up in the desert, so I'm not a big desert fan.
Oh, sorry. Well, I grew up in L.A. and I'm not a big fan of the city. But I like the desert and the heat.
Yeah. North Dakota, Juniper
Campground, Theodore Roosevelt National Park. There you go. How's that?
Thank you.
You bet.
North Carolina, Big Creek Campground, Great Smoky Mountains National Park. That looks pretty. That'd be cool.
Ohio, Hocking Hills State Park. For as much
I
as
didn't know
as much time
Ohio
as I
had
spent-
anything that looked anything like that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is for the amount of time I spent in Ohio with my first wife, I'm surprised that I didn't know about this. Oklahoma, Chickasaw National Recreation Area.
Oregon, Cape Blanco State Park. I've been to that lighthouse.
Here's the thing: is that for all the stuff Oregon has, they put that up. Huh. Okay. Next.
Pennsylvania, Cherry Springs State Park.
Of course, they don't show anything about the state park. They show a picture of the sky.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the sky, the stars were amazing
yeah.
out there at the beach. It was just
because you don't have all the light in the city and stuff.
Yeah, it was just gorgeous to see it. Rhode Island, yeah, not going to Rhode Island. South Carolina,
Edisto River tree houses.
South Dakota, Bluebell Campground. We're down to the T's.
Tennessee, Elkmont Campground, Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
By the way, if you want to see any of the pictures that we're talking about, what we're looking at here is travelandleisure.com. We need to be able to put these up on the show sometime. Now that we're not on Facebook, they won't kick us off for doing this kind of stuff. I'll have to.
Texas, Chisos Basin Campground, Big Bend National Park.
Utah, Devil's Garden Campground, Arches National Park. Arches is cool. Anywhere, well, that whole area, Moab, around Arches, Zion, that whole area is just cool.
Oh, it is. Well, it's the beginning of the Grand Canyon.
But if you're also, like I said, if you like don't like the desert.
Vermont. Vermont.
Vermin. I hope nobody's from Vermont here.
Paul, check it out. Sedona in the spring or fall is beautiful. Daryl, I agree. Aaron is up in Flagstaff, and we got a chance to go down to, when was it? I think it was in springtime. Went down to Sedona. It was gorgeous. I've done some GP
Virginia.
There. It's gorgeous.
Big Meadow.
Jay says Hocking Hills is beautiful. Chuck says stars anywhere in Mojave. Daryl says when we pull the plug and retire, we're taking the motorhome to Alaska for the summer. We'll be doing an RV caravan for 60 days. John says put the links under your video.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do that.
Virginia Big Meadow Campground. Now, for as much time as I spent in Virginia, I didn't know about Big Meadow and never went there.
No.
Second Beach. This is Washington State. Second Beach Olympic National Park.
I've been there. It's out on the coast.
Is it near Ruby Beach?
Huh?
See, I think Ruby Beach
is in that area.
Than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next slide. West Virginia, Thorny Mountain Fire Tower, Seneca State Forest.
I don't know. It kind of scared me. Thorny Mountain.
Here's Wisconsin. No picture.
There's no picture.
Well,
no picture in Wyoming either.
Or what? And then Wyoming. Wait.
Oh,
Wyoming
no, it's just
is
taking
the
time to load.
Apostle Islands
Okay,
National Seashore. Wait, go back up.
It was just taking its time to load.
No, scroll.
I'm trying to. It's just taking forever. It's like locked up.
No, the other way. Yeah, Wisconsin, Apostle Island. Wyoming, Jenny Lake Campground, Grand Teton National Park.
That's it.
Huh.
So
wait, go back.
Go back to what?
Just scroll up. There was just a little bit. No, go back to the bottom of the pictures. Keep go. More. Stop. Oh, comfy sweater romper. I was like, what are you looking at? Do you see what I'm saying? I was like, what the hell is he looking at?
There's an attractive woman in a comfy romper sweater. That's what he wants to see.
Shut up, Chuck says, anything to do with kids in Sedona. Sedona's really fun, but it's a very small, but the scenery is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous there. So.
I'm going to see if I can put
anything else? What are you going to do? Try to put the link in?
I was going to try to put the link in.
Okay.
Take me a second.
So go. What? What are you doing that for?
Because I got to put the link in.
Well, why don't you go to? That's not where the link. You went to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not logged into that one. I'll have to do it on the other. We'll figure it out next time. I'll put the links in before we start. We're still learning. I'm still learning how to use the YouTube.
Shut up says stuff. Road trip to Wisconsin. Lots of small family farms, cheese and beef sticks. Paula says cheese curds and beer, yum. Love living in Green Bay. Well, you can get cheese curds here. The best place I think to get them is at the Tillamook Cheese Factory. I started to say Tillamook Winery. Tillamook Cheese Factory down in Tillamook, Oregon.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great stuff.
Cheese curd, yeah.
We've been doing this for 50 minutes. Do you think we bored everybody out of their
Probably, because I wanted to talk more about some of the stuff involved with camping, but Greg doesn't camp, so. As Greg.
Go ahead.
Greg just passes out. Now we'll bring this to an end here. So.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about camping.
Well, I was,
but might be a good time for a nap.
You're gonna pass out. So no, that's all right. No.
Anyways.
So, but there are people who do like to camp, Greg.
No, and I'm accepting of that. And I think if you enjoy camping, go get out there in the outdoors. Spend some time with your family. Spend time with friends. Get the fuck away from yourself. Sorry. Get away from yourself. Whatever. Get away from your cell phone. Hang it up. Leave it at home. Don't turn it on. Just spend time talking or staring at the fire with a significant other. Don't sleep in a trailer in a cot. But anyways,
unless you have to, you have no other choice.
But you had fun though, right? Oh, that's a no.
I think it would have been more fun if we had time to just relax and not have to go.
Who could you have brought with you to make it more fun?
Shush.
No, serious.
No
not
one.
Me.
Yeah. No, because you would have been a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah. I'd have still had fun though, because I have fun wherever I go. Yeah. I just don't want to go camping.
Greg's a partying himself. Anyway.
There has that. That one was recorded. That should be on the video.
Yeah, that's on the video for sure. So thanks. I've lost the control of this. I lost the show at the very beginning.
Yeah, who said you had it in the first place?
Yeah, exactly. So
okay, let's see. I gotta watch it on the video and see what it looks like.
Huh?
I gotta watch it on the video and see what it looks like because I got my tab right here.
What video?
The oh, there it is. That's pretty good. I was like shaking my head. Okay, anyways.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
No, but seriously, folks, get out there, camp, go camp. I gotta do this. CD
just don't invite Greg.
Tip back. No, get out there. Get away from your cell phones. Get away from the TV. Go out and have a good time. Enjoy life and get out there and have a lot of fun.
That's just your PSA moment.
Yeah.
Yay, PSA.
Okay. So what are we going to do now?
Shout-outs.
Shout-outs. Shout out to Don, because I don't know about you, but I'm kind of concerned about him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your supervisor, Don.
Yeah. It took me a second why you were concerned.
Shout out to Dana, who and I need to get in touch with her as her leg's recovering. Shout out to several other of my friends. Let's see. Oh, Joy. I'm trying to think of who I should be shouting out to. That doesn't matter. Good buddy of mine that makes really good pulled pork. Jason. Josh. We need Josh. It's too bad he lives down in Oregon with his atomic buffalo turds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need that back.
Yeah.
Road trip.
Paula says, I miss Frank. We need to show Frank how to comment. Yeah. John says, what's the condo company called?
The condo company is called Worldmark by Wyndham. And originally it was Trend West. Mm-hmm. And it's based out of Redmond, Washington.
Yeah, anyways. Greg got into it because we had gotten a thing and come and get a free gift if you do the presentation and everything. And at the end of the presentation, they ask you for like 3 people so they can call and harass them. And I thought, I'll have Greg's name, so they'll call Craig, and Greg bought into it.
Yeah, I sure did.
And he's enjoyed it ever since.
Loved it ever since. Yeah, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Anyway, so any other shout-outs?
Not that I can think of. Sam and Aaron, of course. Aaron, let's see. I'll be seeing Aaron. Oh, that's right. I got to talk to you because next week I'll be in the show, but the week after I won't be able to because I'll be in the air coming back from Arizona.
Oh.
So
I'll have to get a guest host or something?
We got to figure out how to do a show while I'm in Thailand.
Yeah.
How to do at least one show while I'm in Thailand.
That's going to be weird.
Yeah.
Or we may have to do a show.
Why will it be weird?
Time difference.
Oh, okay.
And
all right. Shout-outs for you.
So, not really a big shout-outs this week. Big shout-out to the leader, Susie, the Girl Scout troop. Her dad did pass away, so our condolences to her. Big shout-out to the people and crew of the Olympic Truck and Trailer, the one where we got the trailer, the cargo trailer, the famous cargo trailer I've slept in over the weekend.
Only because you slept in the trailer, that's why you're giving them a shout-out.
No, I'll give them a shout-out because they gave us a good deal for the Girl Scouts, right. And they also... they had said, you're supposed to do some maintenance on the trailer after a certain amount of miles and stuff. And they said, bring it back in. We'll take care of it. I went back in. They jumped right on it. I mean, I didn't wait. I mean, it was really good service. So that's why I'm giving a big shout out. So big happy shout out for that. Sponsors, Greg.
Sponsors. Well, we've got Amazon.com is where you need to go to Google Hammer's War. You need to Google the Hammer's War series written by James S. McEwen. There's 4 books. The 5th one is being edited, and I'm almost there.
Hopefully. So I can get it out before the end of next month.
Anyways, the James S. McEwen's Hammer's War series. First book, and these are the published ones. First book is Forging the Hammer. Second book is Dimension Shift. Third book is First Strike. Fourth book is Hammer's Commandos. And I'm almost all the way through, done editing The Secrets of Xibalba, so it'll be coming out pretty quick. And you've started writing 6.
Yep. Yep. So, Our Darkest Days. Yep. So check them out if you like, a good
science fiction for those who don't like science fiction.
Paula says, night all. Good night, Paula.
Good night, Paula. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Daryl says, Greg, we will talk later about a meetup. Oh, yeah, definitely.
We're gonna,
yeah, because it was great. It was great seeing him down in Palm Springs. That was a lot of fun.
We're going to run through tin-shoulder.com real quick. It's the premier place on the web to get original miniatures. If you're a collector,
we're going to run through it?
Not run through the website. I'm just going to run through the ad real quick. Okay. So we can get out of here and people can enjoy the rest of their evening and they can think about camping or not camping.
Go up and talk to Frank and see if you can get Frank on. I miss Frank.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, next time I see him, I'll have to tell him how to do it.
Well, no, go up there.
I have to go up to his house and tell him.
Next time you see him.
Okay.
Anyway. Tin-shoulder.com.
Yeah, tin-shoulder.com. If you like to collect historical miniatures, you're a D&D player and you want fantasy miniatures, you're into Starguard, science fiction, they've got it all. They've got it all. I should
bring my round night on one of them.
Yep. Yeah. And right now they're really pushing paper buildings. If you like to build dioramas, or you like to build sets for your tabletop wargaming, you want to check out their paper section. They have paper, and they have mixed media kits too that are paper and hard, cast pieces like for ships and guns and all sorts of stuff. So check them out.
For all your gaming folks, this is the place you need to go.
Yeah, tin-shoulder.com. All right, with that, we can get the heck out of Dodge.
We'll say goodnight.
And we'll roll our little...
I'll go get some rest and go put up with more insanity tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll go roll our little moment of zen there behind us.
Excuse me.
So,
anyways, folks, take care of one another. Go camping. Get out there. And while I
enjoy the good weather.
Stuff,
so,
get out there, go out with your family, go do some fun stuff, and just have a good time. Whether you're camping or staying in a condo.
Yep.
What about you?
Yeah, just get out there and have some fun. Enjoy the weather. And don't let Greg poo-poo you on camping. Go enjoy it.
I'm not poo-pooing anybody. I just don't like to do it.
So,
all right,
let's get out of here.
All right, we'll see you.
Oh, and that's my daughter in the background goofing off.
Okay.
So, all right.
Good night, everybody.
Let's get out of here.